from August 11th to August 17th. From August 11th to August 16th in Japan. It's a long holiday and it's called Obon. So usually people go to pray for dead, expired people like their grandparents. So all my friends went to see their grandparents. But for my trip, I came to road trip with Ajay to how many hours drive was it? 4 hours drive.
Now 3 days, 3 hours, 1 more hour.
1 more hour, and then we're gonna be arriving. So we would camp in different places each day, and after, because I have work, I have to come back, and after Ajay would continue traveling solo.
Gambatte driving. Ah!
Day 1. Our long road trip started, and the very first night Ajay decided to stay at an abandoned school. Abandoned school was really scary and there was no one, and children's stuff were lying all around school, and it was really spooky. But after, something more scary happened. Because of this system error, our car didn't work. The worst part was that we had to wait in the car without AC for a few hours. And I called the place where we rented, and because the rental place was really cheap, they didn't help us. So the company who took our car has helped us a lot and got us a new car as a replacement. The best part was that the guy who helped us was a stuntman for Kamen Rider, so he showed us his skills as backflip. Finally, we got our car and we were happy because we could continue our trip. Day 2. Because we were located in Shikoku, and Shikoku is a very famous place for udon, so we headed to Udon for lunch. After our beautiful udon, we headed to our first campsite. To build a tent was my first experience, and it was pretty tough at first because there were a lot of insects and it rained, but we made a beautiful Taj Mahal. In the night, we filmed Ajay's Q&A video, and after we cooked some food. During our trip for breakfast and lunch, we had lunch in kombini or supermarket, but dinner we always make food. On the third day was my favorite day of the trip. We went to an island full of dolphins connected by a beautiful bridge. We stopped by beautiful places such as river and played a little bit. And finally, we reached the beach campsite, and it was my first time to camp in the beach side, so it was really windy and a little bit irritating. After setting up the tent, we needed a little break, so we made coffee and stared at the beach. Then after we ended our day with a barbecue. And that night I couldn't sleep because Ajay gifted me a dolphin ride the next day, so I will show you the clip of dolphin ride. Finally, the fourth day came. I was waiting for this my whole life. So we headed to the classroom because we had to learn about dolphins, and I know all about dolphins because my future dream was to be a whale trainer. We changed in a swimsuit and we walked towards the dolphin, and it was really exciting.
It's boring, yo. It's boring.
Everyone started riding on dolphins, and I was waiting for my turn eagerly.
も上手です。はい、ももちゃんもね、しっかり泳いで帰ってきてくれますので、お姉さんもにっこり笑顔ではい、じゃあ笑顔で帰ってきましょう。カメラ目線でにっこりバッチリとっても上手です。はい、そのまま捕まっててくださいね。バッチリとっても
I felt like Tom Cruise in Top Gun.
バッチリバッチリ OK です。おかえりなさい。
I stayed with dolphins for 20 minutes, but I was sad for 5 hours. We said bye to dolphins and it was our turn to say hi to rabbits, so we needed to take ferry to go to the rabbit island. The name of the island is Hiroshima and it's famous for the population of rabbits, and there are over 900 rabbits and we saw some of them.
See behind you.
I had a crush on the Dolphin Island, but in the other island I found my new crush. I thought this island was a fantasy island of rabbits, but after I found out that there was many abandoned places and it was a chemical factory for weapons. This day was the last camping for me and it was the best view we've ever had. In the morning we saw sunset and played with rabbits, and after we went to another island, Hiroshima. That's how our 5th day ended. On the last day of Hiroshima, we went to Genbaku dorm, and as you all know, there was a bomb in Hiroshima before, and the museum is based on that, but it's really deep and emotional. So after we felt a little bit low, so we took a walk and it was a beautiful scenery, and so we had some dinner, and this was my last day of trip with a J. My trip was really memorable and very interesting.